Hello, my name's Samantha. I'm sales consultant here at Albany Lodge in Derby. My job really is to help people to make that transition from where they're living currently into retirement living here in Derby. That has a number of challenges for homeowners. They struggle with things like downsizing and whether their children will approve of where they're going to live. The process of moving from their current homes can be quite stressful. Sometimes they need help in terms of just easing them through the process. A lot of these people haven't moved for a long time. They've been maybe in their current home for 30, 40, 50 years. So it's quite a daunting process and prospect for them. And sometimes they just need encouragement. Sometimes their family aren't helping them, sometimes they're very much helping them, and it's just from my perspective to just be adaptable to help them through that in whatever way I can. So the first step really is to find out, from my perspective, I like to find out about how that person lives or how that couple live currently. So whether they like to be outdoors, whether they like the security of being within a lock up and go sort of environment, whether they want to be within a community, what is it that they're actually looking for from us. And then I try to obviously show them the right apartment, the right aspect of retirement living here in Derby that actually fits with what they're looking for, because sometimes they're quite lonely and isolated within their current homes and they want to be part of that community aspect. Sometimes they might be big on travelling and they want to be able to just lock their apartments up and go and not worry about things. Sometimes it can be that the maintenance of their current home and garden is too much for them. So, you know, I try to focus on the aspect of that really sort of fits in with what they want. On top of that, they might say to me, well, I really like the sun, so we'll go and have a look at the southern elevation so that they can see how that would fit with their lifestyle and how they want to live. So once somebody's chosen their apartment and they've decided they do want to join our lovely community here in Derby, then I can help them with what's called the Easy Move scheme. So we will help them to get their property valued. We'll get a full market appraisal for them from 3 local estate agents. That'll give them a guide price for what their property can go on the market at, what they hope to achieve for it. And it really sort of helps them through that whole selling process. We also give them a contribution towards their estate agent's fees through that scheme. We then will help them with the actual removal process. So we'll organise for a removal company to go out and have a look at the property, what furniture they want to bring with them, what they don't want to bring with them. They'll do a downsizing service for them, so they'll take away all the things that they don't want to bring with them, and they'll organise the removals for the day, and then they'll go the day before and pack everything for the client so that on the day of moving everything's ready to just move over. So once the homeowner's actually living here, we'll introduce them to the lodge manager and she'll go through some paperwork with them to make sure that the monitoring service have got all the information that they need, so that should there be any problem in the future, if one of them had a fall or something, that they've got all their medical information to hand. We'll introduce them to the other homeowners. We have things like coffee morning every week. We have various events like fish and chips suppers, bingo nights, all kinds of nice things to really nurture that community spirit within the lodges. As I say, we have 64 apartments here, so we've got lots and lots of residents from all aspects and all ages, all types of life previously to living here. We have residents from their late 60s right through to their 90s. And so it's a really vibrant community. So anybody who's looking to move into retirement living, the one piece of advice that was given to me earlier on in my journey is to move when you're able to move and not wait until you have to move. A lot of people seem to come on this journey when they need to. Something's happened that's triggered that need. And then at that point it can be quite difficult for them. Maybe that's because they're older, or because they've had some kind of traumatic experience that's triggered that. Whereas the people who move prior to those events seem to settle in better and they get, become part of the community, and then when those things happen later in life, they've already got that support network in place. But if somebody, for example, was moving and they were unsure of the process and they were a little bit scared of that, sometimes it's very overwhelming, as I've said before. I will try and help at any point. If that means me going to their home on the day of the move, supervising the removals, helping them through that process, putting them in my car and bringing them to Albany Lodge, then I will do that, and I will try and help at any stage with as much support as I can give.